Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Kim Basinger, Biography. Kim Basinger, pronounced Basinger, is an American actress and former fashion model, widely known for her striking screen presence, emotional depth, and a career marked by both critical acclaim and public fascination. Born on December 8, 1953, in Athens, Georgia, Basinger grew up in a musical family. Her mother was a model and swimmer, and her father was a big band musician. Shy as a child, she reportedly suffered from anxiety and selective mutism, yet would later become one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. Early career. From model to actress in the early 1970s, Basinger moved to New York after winning the Georgia Junior Miss Beauty contest. There, she signed with Ford Modeling Agency and quickly found success, appearing in major advertisements and magazine spreads. Despite her modeling success, she longed for acting and eventually relocated to Los Angeles to pursue film and television. Her early roles included guest appearances on TV shows like Charlie's Angels. But her breakthrough came when she starred as the Bond girl Domino Petacci opposite Sean Connery in Never Say Never Again, 1983. This role established her as a Hollywood leading lady. Rise to stardom. Basinger became a household name with her iconic performance as Vicky Vale in Tim Burton's blockbuster, Batman, 1989. During the 80s and 90s, she gained a reputation for choosing roles with emotional complexity. Notable films include 9.5 Weeks, 1986, a provocative drama that became a cultural phenomenon; The Natural, 1984, opposite Robert Redford, earning her critical praise; L.A. Confidential, 1997, the noir crime drama that won her the Academy Award, Golden Globe, and SAG Award for Best Supporting Actress. Her Oscar win for L.A. Confidential marked the peak of her acting achievements and solidified her reputation as a serious, versatile actress. Personal life. Basinger has frequently attracted media attention for her personal life. She was married to makeup artist Ron Snyder Britton from 1980 to 1989, and later to actor Alec Baldwin, whom she met while filming The Marrying Man, 1991. The couple married in 1993 and had a daughter, Ireland Baldwin, in 1995. Their divorce in 2002 was highly publicized. She is also known for her compassion toward animals and activism in animal rights. Basinger has worked with organizations like PETA and has been outspoken on animal welfare issues for decades. Later work. Though she stepped back from Hollywood and became more selective in her roles, Basinger continued to appear in films such as 8 Mile, 2002, as the mother of Eminem's character; The Door in the Floor, 2004, a critically praised drama; The Nice Guys, 2016, reuniting her with the noir genre. Legacy. Kim Basinger's career spans modeling, television, blockbuster films, and Oscar-winning dramas. She is often remembered for her ethereal screen presence and beauty, her ability to convey vulnerability and emotional intensity, her commitment to activism and privacy despite fame, her journey from a shy Southern girl to an Academy Award-winning actress remains one of Hollywood's most remarkable transformations. Career evolution and challenges. Kim Basinger's rise in Hollywood was not without setbacks. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, she experienced both huge commercial success and very public career bumps. One of the most infamous incidents was the Boxing Helena lawsuit in 1993. After withdrawing from the project, she was sued for breach of contract and initially ordered to pay over $8 million in damages. The lawsuit pushed her into bankruptcy, a period that profoundly affected her both personally and professionally. The judgment was later reduced and settled, but the ordeal took a toll. Throughout her career, Basinger has been known for turning down roles that later became enormous hits. Some reports claim she declined roles in films like Jurassic Park and Basic Instinct. While not all of these stories are confirmed, the pattern speaks to how selective, and sometimes cautious, she could be when choosing projects. Acting style and on-screen persona. Basinger's acting has often been described as emotional transparency. Directors and critics have praised her ability to express vulnerability through silence, using her eyes and body language more than dialogue. She could play the mysterious femme fatale, Batman, emotionally damaged women, 9.5 Weeks, The Door in the Floor, Grounded, understated characters, 8 Mile, her performance in L.A. Confidential, 1997, remains her signature role, a combination of glamour, fragility, and intelligence. Critics noted that she brought both old Hollywood charisma and modern emotional realism. Philanthropy and activism. Animal rights and environmental activism have been central to Basinger's life. She has worked with PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, American Humane Association organizations supporting horse rescue and anti-cruelty campaigns. Basinger has refused to wear real fur or participate in productions involving animal cruelty. Even when doing so risked losing roles or endorsement deals. She also owns, or has owned, land in Georgia that she converted into a peaceful retreat for animals, fitting her long-held desire to stay close to nature. Life after fame. Stepping away from Hollywood after the 2000s, Basinger deliberately reduced her public presence, preferring a quieter life. She became increasingly protective of her privacy and devoted her energy to raising her daughter. Ireland. Baldwin activism. Selective acting roles. Despite stepping back, she occasionally returns to the screen when a project speaks to her. In 2017, she appeared in 50 Shades Darker, playing a mysterious figure connected to the antagonist, her first major studio release in several years. Influence and cultural impact. Kim Basinger's influence stretches across decades. She remains one of the most famous Bond girls. Her role in 9.5 Weeks shaped the erotic drama genre of the 1980s. Batman was a turning point that helped redefine the comic book movie blockbuster. L.A. Confidential cemented her place in film history, earning her Hollywood's highest acting honor. Her ability to balance glamour with emotional depth helped open the door for actresses who didn't fit the stereotypical, pretty face, mold, proving beauty and substance can coexist powerfully. Fun facts. She reportedly meditates daily and has practiced it since she was young. She was terrified of public speaking early in life, once freezing during an audition due to anxiety. Kim Basinger's likeness was one of the inspirations for several comic book and animated characters during the 1990s. Selected filmography. Highlights. Below is a list of Kim Basinger's most notable film and television work, arranged chronologically to show her artistic evolution. 1980s, Breakthrough and Stardom. Hard Country, 1981, her first major film role, sparked early attention. Mother Lode, 1982, adventure drama directed by Charlton Heston. Never Say Never Again, 1983, James Bond film, breakout as Domino Petacci. The Natural, 1984, appeared opposite Robert Redford, earned a Golden Globe nomination. 9.5 Weeks, 1986, became a cultural touchstone, controversial, bold, and provocative. Blind Date, 1987, screwball comedy with Bruce Willis. Nadine, 1987, comedy thriller reunites her with Jeff Bridges. Batman, 1989, huge blockbuster. Her role as Vicky Vale made her internationally famous. 1990s, awards and critical success. The Marrying Man, 1991, romantic comedy. Met Alec Baldwin during filming. Final Analysis, 1992, psychological thriller with Richard Gere and Uma Thurman. The Real McCoy, 1993, crime thriller, shows her more action-oriented side. Wayne's World 2, 1993, playful cameo showcases her comedic chops. LA Confidential, 1997, her masterpiece. She won Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, Golden Globe Award, SAG Award. I Dreamed of Africa, 2000, drama based on a true story, critically mixed but personal to her. 2000s, mature and emotionally complex roles. Bless the Child, 2000, supernatural thriller. 8 Mile, 2002, plays the troubled mother of Eminem's character, praised for subtle realism. The Door in the Floor, 2004, emotional, understated performance alongside Jeff Bridges. Cellular, 2004, action thriller, praised for intensity and vulnerability. 2010s, Selective and Strategic returns. Charlie St. Cloud, 2010, drama starring Zac Efron. Grudge Match, 2013, comedy with Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone. The Nice Guys, 2016, 70s noir comedy, stylish, fast-talking role. 50 Shades Darker, 2017, returned to mainstream spotlight as the mysterious Elena Lincoln. Major awards and honors. Award category: Work Result. Academy Awards. Best Supporting Actress. LA Confidential, 1997, won Golden Globe Awards. Best Supporting Actress. LA Confidential won Screen Actors Guild, SAG, Best Supporting Actress. LA Confidential won Golden Globes Best Actress in a Musical, Comedy. The Natural nominated Hollywood Walk of Fame star on the Walk of Fame. 1992 awarded relationship with Alec Baldwin and Ireland. Baldwin. Kim Basinger met Alec Baldwin on the set of The Marrying Man. They married in 1993 and became one of Hollywood's most glamorous couples throughout the decade. However, behind the public image, their relationship was turbulent. Daughter, Ireland Baldwin. Born October 23, 1995. Divorce filed. 2001 finalized. 2002 The custody battle was highly publicized and often unpleasant. Basinger has spoken openly about how the media intrusion and legal stress affected her mental well-being, calling that period one of the hardest chapters of her life. Despite past tension, Kim and Ireland later developed a close, supportive relationship. Ireland has modeled and pursued acting, describing her mother as strong, protective, and grounded. Kim and Alec, after many years, eventually reached a peaceful co-parenting dynamic. Personality and private life. Known for introversion, mindfulness, and meditation, practicing since childhood. Suffers from anxiety and stage fright, has discussed how she sometimes froze at auditions. Deeply connected to nature, prefers a quiet, rural lifestyle when not working. She once said, "Fame is the worst thing that can happen to anyone, especially if you're not ready." This philosophy explains her deliberate decision to step away from Hollywood to protect her mental and emotional well-being. Legacy. Kim Basinger remains one of the rare actresses who successfully transitioned from supermodel allure to Oscar-winning actress. She created a unique archetype on screen. Glamorous yet deeply human, mysterious yet emotionally raw. Her impact includes redefining the erotic drama genre, 9.5 Weeks, elevating the Bond girl image with sophistication, bringing prestige to neo-noir films with LA Confidential. She helped pave the way for actresses to be taken seriously despite originating from modeling careers. Chronological timeline of Kim Basinger's life and career 1953 to 1970. Early life 1953, born December 8 in Athens, Georgia. Grew up in a creative household. Mother, model and swimmer, father, musician. Extremely shy as a child, experienced selective mutism and anxiety. Begins ballet training, which becomes her first artistic outlet. 1970 to 1976, modeling career, wins Georgia Junior Miss Contest. Signs with Ford Modeling Agency in New York. Becomes one of the highest paid models in America. Appeared on magazine covers and in major ad campaigns, notably Breck Shampoo. Despite success, she starts taking acting classes, wants emotional artistry, not just modeling fame. 1976 to 1982, transition to acting, moves to Los Angeles to pursue acting. Guest roles on TV shows like Charlie's Angels, The $6 Million Man, Macmillan and Wife. 1981, breakthrough role in Hard Country. 1983 to 1989, A-list stardom. 1983, gains global attention as Domino Petacci in Never Say Never Again. 1984, The Natural earns her a Golden Globe nomination. 1986 to 9.5 Weeks becomes a cultural phenomenon, though controversial. 1989, Batman becomes the highest-grossing film of the year. She becomes an international superstar. 1990 to 1994, Success and Turbulence. 1991, meets Alec Baldwin on set of The Marrying Man. 1993, involved in the infamous Boxing Helena lawsuit, initially ordered to pay $8.1 million, later reduced. Declares bankruptcy. 1993, marries Alec Baldwin. Media calls them Hollywood's golden couple. 1995 to 2000, career triumph. 1995, birth of daughter Ireland Baldwin. 1997, LA Confidential earns her the Academy Award, Golden Globe, and SAG Award. She becomes the first former high fashion model to win an Oscar for acting. 2001 to 2010, personal reinvention. 2002, divorce from Alec Baldwin. Lengthy custody battle follows. 2002 to 8 Mile, with Eminem, marks a strong comeback. Devotes more time to motherhood and animal rights activism. 2011 present, selective return, appears in films at a slower pace, choosing roles based on personal interest. 2017, appears in 50 Shades Darker, surprising longtime fans with a mainstream return. Lives a quieter life, focusing on family, meditation, and advocacy. Deep dive, the Boxing Helena lawsuit, one of the most defining and misunderstood events in Basinger's life. Basinger verbally agreed to star in Boxing Helena, a provocative indie film in which a surgeon amputates the limbs of the woman he obsesses over. After reconsideration, reportedly because of artistic differences and concerns about the film's direction, she backed out. The producers sued for breach of contract. The trial, very public and humiliating, paparazzi swarmed the courtroom. Jury ruled against her. She was ordered to pay $8.1 million. The ruling forced her to file bankruptcy. On appeal, the judgment was reduced and settled. Emotional impact, she has said the experience made her distrust Hollywood, and it triggered anxiety and depression. It also pushed her into more careful career decisions later on. Personality. Behind the fame, Kim Basinger is known for introversion and sensitivity, prefers rural quiet to Hollywood nightlife. Often overwhelmed by attention, dislikes interviews and red carpets. Perfectionism, studies scripts intensely. Known to stay in character off set to maintain emotional authenticity. Empathy, sensitive to suffering, especially animals. Became vegetarian and activist long before such activism was mainstream. She once said, "I wasn't made for fame. I was made for art." Lifestyle and interests, practices meditation and visualization daily. Used this to overcome anxiety. Loves horseback riding and animal rescue. Avoids wearing real fur or leather. Practices holistic wellness more than Hollywood cosmetic trends. Quotes from Kim Basinger: "When you're famous, you belong to them. When you're creative, you belong to yourself. I wasn't shy. I was terrified." These rare glimpses into her inner world reveal the emotional complexity that translates to her acting. Legacy: Kim Basinger will be remembered as one of the few models who became an Academy Award-winning actress. A symbol of Hollywood glamour combined with vulnerability and depth. A performer who always chose emotional truth over fame. Her body of work continues to inspire actresses who want to evolve beyond image and into meaningful artistry. More personal details, private life, and unique quirks. Kim Basinger has always been an unusual figure in Hollywood, not because of scandal, but because of how intensely private and introspective she is. While many actors thrive on visibility, she has spent her life trying to escape it. Personality and inner world: deep introvert, Basinger is known to be painfully shy, borderline phobic of crowds. She has said that stepping onto a set sometimes felt like walking into a fire. She once revealed, "I never wanted stardom. I just wanted to act." Selective mutism and anxiety: as a child, she sometimes couldn't speak to people. She struggled with panic attacks throughout early adulthood. Meditation, therapy, and holistic approaches became crucial to her emotional survival. Perfectionist and method actor tendencies: she often stays in character emotionally between takes. Directors have said she can cry instantly on cue, not from technique, but because she taps into something internal and raw. Daily life and habits: wakes early and meditates every morning. Loves animals more than crowds, often prefers the company of horses and dogs. Avoids nightlife, red carpets, and Hollywood social scenes. Prefers jeans and a sweater to glamorous designer clothing. Kim has described herself as a lone wolf by nature. Creative process: how she prepares for roles, reads script multiple times, alone and in silence. Writes extensive notes about her character's emotional life. Disconnects from everyone during filming to preserve vulnerability. Unlike many actors, she never chases the spotlight, she chases feeling. Relationships and love life: beyond Alec Baldwin. While her marriage to Alec Baldwin was highly publicized, her romantic history includes Ron Snyder Britton, 1980 to 1989, her first husband. A makeup artist. Prince, romantic and creative connection. Early 1980s, he wrote songs reportedly inspired by her, including Scandalous for Batman, 1989. Dave Mason, musician. Late 1970s, a brief relationship in her early Hollywood days. Kim is selective, private, and chooses relationships based on emotional depth, not fame or power. She has said, "I don't care about status. I care about soul." Relationship with Ireland Baldwin, her daughter. Kim raised Ireland largely outside Hollywood, opting for quiet environments. Ireland openly praises Kim's strength and says her mother taught her kindness, empathy, and self-protection. Despite media chaos.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.